What's up?
Alright guys,
What's up?
another podcast,
Welcome back to Literature Sit Downs.
Episode 18.
And today we'll be reviewing a book. So how you feel today?
Pretty good.
well, pretty good, pretty rainy outside.
Yeah, a little rainy outside. A little aesthetics.
A little aesthetic vibes.
Don't talk about.
So for today's book,
Alright,
we'll get
Yeah,
Damn.
that was good. Yeah.
in this one.
what's it called?
Today we'll be coasting through Ethan Frome.
Ethan Frome
Ethan Frome.
by Edith Wharton.
Morton.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what was your thoughts of the whole book?
Well, it was a pretty good book in the beginning, but then it started dramatically changed because of Xena and Maddie.
Loki.
Most characters there were pretty weird.
Low key.
There were
What
some
about
weird
you?
points, you know. I liked the book overall. It was a good story. Like the points in there are really, really good. Once you get into it, y'all see, you know, the points are very there, and you know, I liked it overall. My feelings, you know, they were steady.
Low key, this prologue was very long.
Mad line, you know. Like,
Oh yeah, it
And
was.
so that killed it for me. But the ending also killed it. I didn't like how it ended
Well,
at
the
all.
ending was bad.
It was bad.
Low key.
in our opinion, personally.
So, would you like to describe our scale system?
Okay, so our scale system is gonna be a little something like 1 through 10. It goes from the baddie to not baddie. For
Rating the
example,
characters.
in the worst rating is number 1, right? 1 out of 10. That's some Xena type level right there. The best is 10 out of 10. That's Maddie the baddie, you know?
Maddie the
Or almost as hot, whatever y'all want.
So, on our scale, what would you rate, like, just the whole book overall?
I would give it an 8. A solid 8.
Solid 8 too, you know? Up there with Maddie's baddie.
I'm gonna give it a 7. Okay.
7.
Let's take a little, too many points off for me. The prologue and the ending was not it.
That's right.
So, we asked our listeners to send us a bunch of drawings of what y'all thought the setting looked like. And we have it right now.
Oh yeah, we do.
So here's one. So Chris, describe yours.
So mine is a little weird. Describes a horse up in a mountain covered in snow.
But why is it a horse?
The horse? What with the horse?
Like, who's on the horse? Like, who's on the horse?
Is that Ethan from?
Yeah, that's Ethan
Yeah,
Frome.
right?
Ethan Frome.
For me, that listener drew like some mountains, some snows and trees. Pretty good little drawing, you know. You know, they have paths, they have all the snow. Pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. I rank it like a 9 out of 10 on the Maddie's baddie scale.
Okay.
So here's another one. Very good. They put a lot of effort into this.
Try hard.
As you can see.
Try too hard, brother.
So you can see all the snow because the setting was mainly winter thing, right?
Yeah.
Much of winter, it was cold, or enough snow to go like coasting, you know.
Yeah.
So here's all the snow, and here's a little town where they live. You know, like some slight 10 out of 10
It's alright.
on the baddie scale.
I think you tried too hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Try hard.
Try hard, bro.
So
All right.
let's talk about the characters though. Like we have the setting part
Hot
down,
takes right here, come.
and obviously if it's just a setting, it's boring. It's the characters that add like that flavor, that detail.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on the characters?
My opinion on the characters. So let's start off with Maddie the baddie.
The bad.
The baddie. So Maddie the baddie stole Ethan away from Xena because of the looks, and most likely Ethan would have chose Maddie because of the looks.
Who would y'all say was like fumbling the relationship though? Like who was like messing up everything?
To be honest, on my point of view, Xena. Because if you think about it, Xena was the one who was always faking sick. She was always, down gloomy. She was never energetic. She was making life for Ethan miserable.
She was also very manipulative.
She was very manipulative. She wasted all his money on these useless remedies that she never used.
Did y'all catch those details of like y'all thought like what's her name? Xena? Y'all thought Xena was like a witch because of black cat and everything?
Oh yeah, the black cat.
I heard that
So-
cat was, knocking over things.
I don't want my girl to be a witch. So.
Yeah, me neither. Me personally, I could not date a witch.
Do you think Maddie was fumbling?
Maddie? No, she wasn't fumbling.
She was fumbling? She was just
Debbie
doing her
Jolly
own
or
thing?
Debbie Jolly or what?
Yeah, she
Debbie
was
Jolly?
very jolly.
Jolly right there. What about Ethan? What do you think?
Ethan. I low-key think Ethan was possibly the one who was fumbling the relationship. Because,
I'll take right there.
although he was miserable with Xena, right?
Uh-huh.
Kissing another girl behind your wife's back or cousin's back is kind of weird, and you shouldn't do that. And because you shouldn't give your partner a reason to be jealous. So honestly, on my point of view, I think it was.
Is that relationship expert right here?
Just don't cheat, guys. Don't cheat.
No, go shit on your girlfriend.
Right now. I don't know.
Date your cousin.
No.
Don't date your cousin, guys.
Don't date your cousins.
So,
It's a little weird.
what'd you think about the plot?
Ooh, the plot. Very, very like, very, what's it called? Course of action. Everything came in and just,
Climatic.
yeah, everything was crazy,
What do you think, Chris?
Well, there was a lot of drama behind the characters and everything.
Low key, bro. It felt like a novella. You know what I mean?
A novella.
It was really
For the most part, I
problematic.
feel like we could expect Ethan and Maddie to like, at some point, get together or something.
Yeah.
Low key, like in the book, I low key
freaky.
thought like they would like at least like work some things out or something.
Trying to make it work,
Oh yeah.
The ending of the book really disappointed me.
Low key, ending disappointed. Everything, it went from very high climatic to just, I don't know.
Yeah, just bland out of
just-
nowhere. I think the book would have ended better if like not to be like depressing and stuff. I think it would have ended better if like they both died. Right
That's
there.
true.
For those who don't know, at the end of the book, basically Ethan and Maddie make a pact to just kill themselves.
Yeah.
Straight up like that, just kill themselves.
And it was weird, but I mean, I guess in their point of view, it was more of a romantic thing because
To like
they
go
would
out
rather
together or something.
they would rather die than be
Corny.
separated. So,
Yeah.
The theme of this book is very, very, very. This book has a lot of themes, but there's one that really stands out, and I think everybody knows it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
For me, the theme would be to like, not let others dictate your lives. Just do your own thing.
That's true.
Chris, what do you think?
I really think you shouldn't spend time on something you really don't like doing, or else you'll live your life miserably. Because
Like what they're saying, once happiness, like you should worry about your happiness before others. Because if you live by other people's standards, that life is no longer yours. So,
Be your own king. Like this
Yeah.
is important.
your own king.
yo, and find yourself a queen too.
Yeah, cheat on your girl.
Don't cheat on your girlfriend. Don't cheat on your
I
girlfriend.
gotta stop, bro. So, conflict. Like, what do you think about the conflict?
Major conflict here.
What do you think?
And so basically, I would think the main conflict was obviously Ethan and Xena. Ethan and Xena and Maddie.
Like behind the back stuff. Yeah,
Everybody's going behind each other's backs. There's no trust. They're cheating here, cheating there.
Big conflict.
The conflict's building up from the start, but it just keeps getting worse and worse. And especially just
Low key, I feel like a part. I mean, it wasn't like over dramatic or anything, but the pickle jar.
Pickle
But
jar.
low key, bro, I feel like they were just like being over dramatic about it. I mean, I do understand that Xena got it from a kid from like somewhere far away during her wedding, but that was also a big major conflict.
It really
But-
was. Yeah.
Speaking about pickles,
Oh, actually, well, surprise. We got a pickle jar.
pickles,
To honor this book, we gotta get the pickles. It's like good brand too.
had to keep it interesting.
Keep it interesting,
Yeah.
Full line brand.
For our listeners, we do a giveaway. We send each other one of y'all pickle. Like and subscribe. Y'all get a pickle.
Should I eat one?
I ain't gonna hold
I'm
you.
not
Yo,
eating that.
I don't like pickles. I don't like pickles, but I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like
Nah.
pickles. We just did it for the vibes.
We should maybe Mr. Captain one.
Yeah, I think we'll give this to a special teacher. of
Special
ours.
teacher we had, yeah.
Yep.
He really inspired us to like everything with literature.
Yeah.
We love him, bro. Amazing teacher. Shout out to him.
So,
Some symbolism.
what else?
The
Symbolism.
Symbolism. Alright. So one thing that symbolizes the book, I think, is the black cat. Since
The black cat?
The black cat.
And people thought that he was it was Xena being a witch, turning into a black cat.
Low key.
Some skinwalker type.
But like, I would, that theory's cool and all, but I would think like, if Xena was the black cat, wouldn't you think Xena would say something, or like if she found out or saw something?
Hold on. But low key though, why would she? If she could like use that as a guilt trip on Ethan, or like just let it out slowly and make Ethan just suffer on it. 'Cause I think Xena was personally evil.
Low key, Xena was evil.
She was really
Because I don't think that the black cat knocking over the pickle dish was a coincidence. I'm just leaving it at that.
Low key, maybe Xena or the black cat had knocked over the pickle jar in order to cause more conflict.
Because if you really think about it, the pickle jar breaking led to everything. Xena found it, and then everything just went downhill.
And so it led to more conflict, which gave Xena a bigger reason to send Maddie away and bring a new worker into the house.
But obviously Ethan,
Hey, that's lucky good.
That's a good topic.
What about you?
low key though, some symbolism that I would think would also be like the sleds they use for coasting. Because if you think about it, that's how they went out. They came into their little like little thing they had going, thinking, oh, we should go coasting in the moon. we should go this and that. And they went out. They died. Well, Maddie died, almost, by the coasting.
Yeah, she was left like disabled or something.
Disabled.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, she left in a wheelchair.
It's a
bro.
little sad right there.
Low
And
key.
Ethan, bro, you know, how about that limp?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, you know, the things he did for love.
Um,
Cheat on your girlfriend. I'm just playing.
low key, I think symbolism. Chris got it. The black cat was pretty
The
cool.
black cat.
Sleds were cool. There's nothing else that really sticks out to me. I mean,
Obviously,
other than pickles,
jar.
but I don't think pickles really stand for anything important.
jar,
You know. But other than the thing that caused the conflict, you know. So,
Yep, yep.
what's next? Figurative language. ALA class. Not kidding.
Figurative language.
What's some things? I know one thing. Like in the beginning of the book, they would say Ethan would walk as the jerk of a chain,
Yeah.
something like that. And I know that's an example of simile. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, there was a lot of figure language whenever Ethan talked about Xena. He would clown on her with figure language.
Low key.
Oh,
He would
yeah.
compare to things. He would make
Identify
say bad things about her
things.
hair, about her face, about how she looked. You know, he really hated her. You know, like,
I mean, have you seen Xena?
yeah, I got some picture. I got some picture. Ooh, that's zero. That's not
Oh, what
daddy,
the
bro.
heck? I found one. It says right here on page 75.
Okay.
She smiled back at him. I guess you forgot. And he responded, no, I didn't forget. But it's as dark as Egypt's outdoors.
Okay.
Very good
That's
use
cool.
of
That
figure
came me
language.
crush right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Ethan had a very good style of writing in this book. Ethan Wharton.
The low key, the names like
Yeah, Ethan and Edith.
Ethan Frome and Edith Wharton. Like I used to like confuse which was the title and which was the art.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Low key.
Some a little biography on Edith Wharton. For those who don't know her, you know, she grew up in New York. She had money a lot. You know, she went to good school. She was always interested in poetry. You know, she was always writing. And then she, what inspired her to make Ethan Frome was actually her personal experiences. You know,
I didn't know that. What the heck?
yeah, she went to New England for a while. And she observed. You know, she spent some time in Lenox, New England, and there was things there that she saw. She saw with her own eyes that kind of inspired her to write this book. And overall, I think that you know, her making this book is actually a good thing because it helps a lot of people. If you think about it and you dig into it, you know, it helps you out. It teaches you things.
Low key, I think
does.
writing from her own personal experience from observing over there in England, right?
Yeah, in Lenox.
I think it helps the author emphasize, or no, the audience emphasize with the book. You know, like maybe someone out there is going through the same thing, and maybe they needed to see what would happen if you don't take matters into your own hand, and what happens if you just stay miserable.
Yeah, it has
you know?
consequences, you know.
So
The book teaches a lot of things, but like, you know, some things you don't take from the book, like you don't cheat on your wife, you know. It's a little
cousin,
messed up. Or your cousin, yeah, look, that was a little weird, or cousins.
That is weird.
What you think about that?
Oh, it was pretty weird.
You know,
Yeah.
Chris, you said you would date your cousin, right?
I would not do. I never said that.
that was a little weird, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, it is what it is. It was different times back
Okay.
then.
So if you're ever in a situation where things are miserable, you know, don't just postpone it. You know, don't just leave it at that. Take some action. You know, if it's too much, ask someone that you trust or do something about it. Unless you want to end up like Ethan and Maddie.
Ethan and Meg, and, you know.
Pretty sad life.
But also, you know, we want to discuss how this novel, you know, Ethan Frome connects to other, you know, other literature topics or real world struggles and problems. You know, this book is compared to a lot of real world struggles that people are having.
Didn't we just do that, Chris?
No, not really.
What? I think we did because I talked about how the audience could relate to this problem and be going through the same thing. You know?
You know, obviously, there's people out there who are struggling with maybe like not loving their wives or something. I don't know.
What about you, Chris?
What's your-
Why do you say no?
No, wait, actually, yes. There's a point. There's a point. Well, for example, in the book, Xena saw her pickle jar was broken, and
Someone else would get upset if their pickle jar was.
I mean, I would be pretty upset if somebody broke something special of mine.
Yeah, that kind of true, you know.
That is true.
Especially my
That is
pickle
true.
jar.
Yeah.
I gotta use pickle jar.
That is very true. So, I think that would conclude today's episode.
Yeah, we had a good little episode.
Thank you
Thank you to our viewers for
for drawings.
these
They
somewhat
look
okay
amazing.
drawings, you know.
I'm gonna hang this up.
Thank y'all.
My hands up on my room, ain't gonna lie. Low key.
And thank you for coming to Literature Sit Downs. I hope you
Appreciate it.
enjoyed. But before you go, I think Chris has something to say about our sponsor today.
Oh yeah, this podcast was introduced to by Celsius.
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 You can buy them now at your local Walmart, any retailer that sells them, and you can get them cheap.
Very healthy.
Good source of
very
energy.
good.
You know, for all my athletes out there, all my hard workers.
So if you're in a marching band,
You know, soccer, anything.
anything like that, because you do track, right?
Yeah, sports.
Yeah.
Anything like that, Celsius is to go.
You know, remember about the giveaway. You know, like and subscribe and follow us. You get free go on us. You know, straight from the set of Ethan Frome.
Yeah.
Trust.
So thank you for today's sponsor, and we hope to see you next time
You know, next episode.
at Literature Sit Downs.
Guys, I kind of sold.